This Asian woman upset black men because she said that Asian women don't like black men. Guys, watch this video to the end. You will enjoy it.
So I know a lot of these passport bros, and especially black men, are in my comments asking me why I'm talking about this. It's not my fight. And before anything, I'm a woman, so I'm always going to stand up for women regardless of race. And one thing that really bothers me about this is these same passport bros are the men who probably tried to hit on me in the US before they realized that we don't like them either. I'm from a town that really doesn't have that many Asian women, especially Asian women who look like me. Like I said, you guys, I'm adopted. I grew up in a white family in the Midwest, so I have no beauty standards from South Korea. I'm a thick woman. I weigh about 165 pounds. I'm 5'5", so honestly, the brothers like to holler, and they still do. Regardless of what some men in the comments are trying to say that black men aren't checking for Asian women, yeah, right. Check my DMs. But anyway, pretty much every time I met a black man, he thought it would be a flex to say something like, yeah, I like my women foreign. I like my women exotic. And I don't know why they decided to say that to me, if they thought it would make me feel good or something, but for me, it's always a red flag. And so I would dig in a little bit further and say, well, what do you mean by that? Like, because I'm a white girl on the inside. My family is white. I grew up in a white community in a small town in the Midwest, so I might look exotic, but I'm Wonder Bread white on the inside. So anyway, whenever these guys would say this, I'd be like, well, you're about to be in for a big disappointment if you're expecting a submissive, docile Asian to take care of you. But it really bothered me when these guys would say, yeah, I don't like black women, because that's what it always came down to, that they didn't date black women regardless if they were black or not. And their moms are black, their sisters are black, their cousins are black. I'm like, would you say this to their face? That's weird. So I kind of pick and prod after I already decided, yeah, I'm done with this, I'm out, because anybody who says something like that just is an immediate red flag. But it always came down to the same stupid stereotypes that black men always have to say about women. They're loud, they're masculine, they don't know how to treat a man, they wear fake hair. So what? So what? You don't have to put down an entire race of women because you have a preference. And honestly, like, I've dated pretty much every race, every ethnicity. I'm Ms. Worldwide when it comes to dating. Only common denominator is black hair and dark eyes usually. But I've never heard any group of men put down their own women more than I've heard black men do it in pursuit of other women. And I just find it really disheartening. And I understand why this divide is getting bigger, but I don't want to be a part of it. So I hate it, and I had to speak on it. Any group of men put down their own women.
So she had a bunch of personal anecdotes to support her claim, but I got facts. In this study, all races of females, except for Asians, had the same race preference. And in this article written about another study, Asian women are more likely to be living with white men than Asian men. Nearly 45% of cohabitating Asian women have white partners, while less than 43% have Asian partners. And let's see if Asian men are having trouble dating. There are clear gaps in romantic relationship involvement. While over 3/4 of white, black, and Hispanic men report being in a relationship, just 65% of Asian men report any romantic relationship. That's 10%. And as she went into personal anecdotes, I will too. I've also dated every single race, and the Asian had the least pride in it, and I felt like was the least to date their own race. So what do you think about this?
Okay, first of all, if you think that I'm bothering passport bros, the only way something can bother you is if you let it. And I know you think it doesn't affect me, but the reason it does is because these same men who say things like this, who have yellow fever, who, oh, I love Asian women, whatever, it's because they either fetishize them or they associate, like many of these passport bros do, they associate Asian women with having more traditional values and beliefs and being more nurturing and feminine and the kind of woman that they approach. Because of my outward appearance, I'm Asian, and they associate my appearance with having those traditional feminine values or whatever they say. I'm adopted, like I've said many times. I have been in the United States since I was 4 months old, even though I was born in South Korea. My family is American. I grew up in the small town Midwest around all white people, so I have zero association with anything related to Korean or any Asian culture. I don't know anything about it, and I also have a naturally very masculine personality, and it's not a result of my upbringing. It's just who I am as a person. And so when these guys approach me, they have these expectations that I'm going to be submissive and I'm nurturing and I'm traditional and I want to take care of them and serve them. Bitch, I don't. Like, I don't want to take care of anyone. And I said that the other night. I've taken care of people my entire adult life. I don't want to take care of anyone necessarily anymore. And I have a masculine personality. It's why I'm good at my career. It's why I'm a good leader. And a lot of men don't like that and they don't expect it from me. So then they get a bad taste in their mouth because they had a certain expectation of me because of my outward appearance. And when I don't meet that expectation, then they're mad. And then that's when they make the declaration that they're going to be a passport bro and go to Asia and find a traditional wife or whatever. Like, thinking that these women also aren't individuals who have their own personalities, whether that culture upholds what their beliefs are or not. These women might put on a show, but at the end of the day, if her natural personality is to be more of a leader and be more masculine, it's going to come out eventually. You can't just expect 100% of the women in a certain country or culture to act what you expect. So long story short, I'm the type of woman that's the last stop before they make loud declarations that they're going to go to Asia when their feet have never been more than 5 feet off the ground when they had to go do the jump test in PE class when they were in 6th grade.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I come again with another interesting video. I say let's talk about this topic because I know that this is a very interesting topic. And if you know me, on this channel I have talked about how I dislike the way black men put black women down in pursuit of other women of other race. Like, you can go after your heart, you can have a preference, but when it become a sin to me is when you put black women down in order to please non-black women. I will always say this: black men are the only men under this earth that don't know how to pursue women without putting black women down. Like, they do not know how to talk to women in order for those women of other race to fall in love with them, with their personality, without putting black women down. I don't know about you, but I'm a Nigerian, and a lot of Nigerian men do go outside Nigeria to marry. Even if they married that one, they will let her go and marry Nigerian woman as their real wife. But Nigerian men flirt a lot. Like, Nigerian men flirt a lot. And I have been around Nigerian men for so long because I work in a hotel for almost 10 years. And I have seen these men put black women down, put Nigerian women down at any slight opportunity they have to talk to anybody who is not a Nigerian or anybody who is not black. They will always rubbish us, even when it don't supposed to be like that. So I feel like this is the reason why I always talk about this topic. And black American men also do that. And honestly, no woman of any race have ever called them out apart from this woman. And this is the reason why I want to make this video. Apart from this woman, I have never seen any woman, any other woman from any race or any woman that is not a black woman call these men out for the way they put black women down. Like, it make you so very unattractive for you to go out of your way to insult and put down women of your race in order to tell non-black woman that you like her, that you prefer her. It shows that you don't have anything to offer as a man. Because if you have anything to offer as a man, you should be able to talk to a woman of any race and make that person fall in love with you without you putting black women down, without you telling them, oh, I want to date you because you are real, your hair is real, you're beautiful, you're composed, you're calm, you're submissive, you're this, you're that. No, you as a man supposed to have the balls to stand and tell a woman, I love you, without bringing women of your race down. And I know that Asian women and black women are best of the same feather. Like, they suit each other. They do the same thing because Asian women go outside of their race the most. Among all the women under the earth, Asian women go outside of their race the most. And also, they do what black men do. They do put Asian men down a lot. But at the end of the day, I love the fact that this woman talk about this. Honestly, I love the fact that she said that she cannot date a man who put women of their race down in order to pursue her, that she do not find that attractive. But a lot of women drive joy in this kind of thing. A lot of women drive joy when black men look at them and be like, oh, you're not like black women, you do this one better than black women. Like, that kind of nonsense praising make their head swell up and make them feel superior over black women. I'll make a video someone requested I should do. She said that I should do that video, but I don't want to give you guys inspo. I'm getting clips for that video, and I know that you guys will love the video. I feel like one of the reasons why people disrespect black women in this life is because of the fact that black men showed them the way to disrespect black women. Black men talk down on black women, giving other race the stone they used to throw at us right now. Because the reason why people always emphasize on black women wearing wig is because black men nag on it. Black men every day, they nag on the fact that black women wear wig. There's a post I saw, a post made by an African man, talking about the fact that Africa is still not civilized, or not far from colonization, because African women are still wearing wig. African women are not proud of their natural hair. And this is an African man who look at Africa, without our mineral resources, Africa is not developed today because of African men. Who are the people who are supposed to develop Africa? Who are the people who are supposed to protect Africa? Who are the people who are supposed to use the mineral resources in Africa to develop Africa? Who are the leaders of Africa? They are all men. But these guys cannot blame themselves for being incapable of building Africa, of being incapable of protecting the mineral resources in Africa. But they are on the internet bullying African women for having wig. The wig of African women is what is bothering those men. Instead of thinking about how to develop Africa, how to make Africa great, how to use the mineral resources in Africa to develop Africa. They say that women are not supposed to be in politics, that we're supposed to be in the kitchen. We leave the politics for them to do something. They are not doing anything with the power they have. Rather, they are selling off our birthright every day. But again, the biggest problem is African women wearing wig. When I talk about this, people will see like, if you hate your people. I don't hate my people, but I hate the idea, the whole nonsense bullying of black women that is rooted in black community. And it is all black community. It's not just in Africa. It's not just in black America. Any African woman who cannot stand and say African men do bully African women, you know that you are a pick-me girl. Because these guys, at any opportunity they have, they put us down. What is the reason why bleaching is so very rampant in Africa today, especially in Nigeria? Is it not the white worship among the Nigerian men that make Nigerian women always bleach their skin? But let's not go there, because I'll make a video about that. I love the fact that this woman took her time to make this video. And I saw a lot of black women that replied to her video saying that you do not have the right to talk about black men. You should talk about Asian men. If you can drag these men, drag them. Put sense into their head so that they should respect their women. Because they are the only race of men that disrespect their women in order to praise women of other race. No other person. You see white men going after black women every day. You see white men with black women. Have you seen white men talk down on white women? No. Have you seen Asian men talk down on Asian women, despite the fact that Asian women use them to play ball, like use them to do anything they want on internet? There's nothing I have never heard about Asian men in the mouth of Asian women. But have you ever find Asian men on podcasts talking down on Asian women? No. But the people who praise their men, put them in pedestal, call them kings, even when they do not have kingdom, are black women. But these men can never return the respect that we give them. They can never return the respect and the love we give them. The reason why women of a lot of other race want to date black men is because black women put them in high pedestal. Black men call them king, even when all of them don't have any kingdom. They put them in high pedestal. But they can never respect us or return the respect back. So I love the fact that this woman took her time to make this video and honestly talk about this, because a lot of women of other race who have heard black women say this to them never be like, no, this is wrong. A lot of women don't go against it, because I also feel like the reason why these men also go around always talking down on black women is because those women are enjoying that kind of talk. Because if every other woman is like this one, be like, no, do not talk down on women of your race, because you want me, you will see they will stop it. But because of the fact that they use that as hard card to get all these women, you see them doing it every day. But guys, I want to know what you think in the comment section. A lot of black women call this woman are telling her not to talk about black men again. They are black king. I don't like those kind of black women, honestly, but I want to know what you think in the comment section.
These passport bros, and especially black men, are in my comments asking me why I'm talking about this. It's not my fight.
And they are correct in that statement. It is not your fight. I find it pretty ironic that an Asian woman who was raised by white people, who self-proclaims that she's white on the inside, thinks that she has the authority or the room to even discuss black men talking about going across seas and finding other women. Just because you have some black men in your DMs does not make you an expert on black men. Baby, they just want to hit. Don't get it twisted. I'm finding this hard to believe that you're not doing this for clout, because I went through your page and this seems to be a hot topic for you when this doesn't even affect you. I have a suggestion. How about we do this? You find out about your Asian heritage, your Asian culture, what Asian men are doing and not doing, and leave the black men and black men's business to us black women. Your services are not needed here.
Asking me why I'm talking about this. It's not my fight.
So this woman was talking about her experiences dating black men and how a lot of black men were bashing black women and how she's seen as a red flag. Understandable. I can understand that perspective. And then because of that, I guess a lot of black guys or men in general basically went for her, basically saying that you're not black, why are you talking about black issues, right? And it has nothing to do with her. I want to know who made this rule that only black people can talk about black issues, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. If you ain't got a fro, your opinions gotta go. Like, she was literally just being like, oh, I've noticed this like pattern, right? And so someone who is in our community could literally just like, oh, well, it's this, and this, right? And then they could try to have like a back forth to try to get each other's perspective. But no, she had to lose her account. She probably hates black guys, and then